Hot topic for content creators. This is where I pitch a hot topic to you guys, and then you guys turn around and produce your own content on said topic. And if you tag me in that video, or if you simply get in touch with me through any of my social media and share a link to that video with me, then I will feature your video during a future live stream. That's right. Or else you're always welcome to go back and check out any of my previously pitched topics on my playlist tab. And you can just go ahead, leave your comments down below, and you can really just kind of hash out your thoughts, and I will address your comments live on the air. So tonight, I do have a video. I was tagged in a video. Now, this comes from a creator that some of you might be familiar with, Ian Kirkpatrick, and her channel, Kirk Patty Cake. I will just preface this by saying this is not a video that she had planned for this particular topic. However, much of what she's talking about in this video just so happens to kind of fall under this topic. We're just kind of embroidering these topics from various different viewpoints. And tonight, that topic is indie author Folly. Yes. So indie author Folly, this is a topic that I pitched where I want you guys to tell me, share the cringe, the things that make you cringe about the indie scene, whether it be the public relations of authors, or the public relations that you've observed in the scene, the business practices, whether it be shady business practice, what have you, that you've observed in the indie scene or in the indie market, and or the marketing strategies that you think might be a little bit sus within the indie scene. And now I will stress this again. This is not an open forum for you to shit talk other authors and creators out there. I very much want this to be focused on ideas and behaviors that you've observed. Okay, so we're talking about ideas, we're talking about behaviors. We're not talking about individuals, because that's lowbrow gossip. All right, I'm not into that lowbrow gossip stuff.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ian Kirkpatrick. I'm an author, idiot, loin streamer, and today I wanted to talk about a couple of different marketing schemes or scams or styles or just things that I've seen going on, not just in the writing community, but in general, but also specifically with writing and publishing and the ALA. I'm calling you out, and individual writers, because there's so much scummy business going on that, hey, why not talk about it? Why not make more people angry? Why not get blacklisted by more people? Because I don't like these marketing practices. So with that said, let's get into the topic. And I will look forward to your thoughts on I have five or six different marketing ploys that I've seen. I think maybe six. That I want to bring up, and I would love to hear your opinions on them down in the comments below. And before I really get into the subject matter, I want to make it exponentially clear that these are criticisms of the practice of manipulative marketing. Not that any of these things can't be used in earnest, and many, if not all of them, are often done earnestly by individuals, but they've also been seen and taken by grifters and confidence men who just want to sell you stuff. So my criticism of them is at the practices of manipulative marketing itself, and at the bad people using the emotion and empathy and care and human weakness in order to sell more stuff. And if you are one of the confidence men that is doing these things, shame on you. That is who this is at. Not people who are earnestly responding to certain things or earnestly writing certain things or earnestly sharing certain experiences, but confidence men exploiting experiences or movements or a human emotion and experience or human experience in order to sell things. That is who I am critiquing with what is about to come. So
I just right off the bat, let me just say something about that. Just on that point specifically, the whole coming in to just take advantage of people for the sake of selling something. There's definitely I've kind of covered that before, where there's kind of like the bad faith businessmen, the bad faith. I would just call them bad faith businessmen. Okay, a businessman people can conduct business however they like, but this is what this topic is about, is kind of calling out, the cringy stuff. It's not to say that it's illegal or you're doing something that is against the law or you're not allowed to do, but it's just shitty behavior at the end of the day. And bad faith businessmen is what I call the people who just want to come into the indie scene. There's no gatekeepers. All right. First and foremost, I don't believe in gatekeepers. So if you want to go in here and you got a story you want to publish, by all means, you write that book and you publish that book. But I'll tell you right now, the indie scene, I've said it, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. It is a community-based scene. It's not like the mainstream. So it's more about who is involved, who is proactive, who is and people recognize that in the grapevine. There is definitely a grapevine, and you see the faces that pop up time and time and time again, and you know who are the people who are the regulars. And it's very, very easy, if you are very proactive in the scene, it is very easy to spot the newbies in the scene. So the bad faith actors or the bad faith businessmen are the ones who may come onto the scene and they're just kind of there. They might dick ride on a movement or try to hijack or hop on a bandwagon real quick so they can get some quick sales. You know what I mean? And they're the fly by night, what I call the fly by night, buy my book type of characters. You know what I mean? And, this isn't to discourage people from getting involved. There's room for everybody to get involved. But what I'm saying is, if your strategy is to be the fly by night, buy my book individual, and you're just coming in here to, just get some quick sales, and then you're here today and you're gone tomorrow, and you could give a fuck less about what anything about anybody else who's involved in the scene, what they got going on. You've never picked up an indie book in your life, and you're just like, yeah, guys, support me, support what I got going on, but yet I am not involved in the scene whatsoever. It comes off at best, it comes off as a bit disingenuous, I have to say. And people aren't stupid.